Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am still hunting around the January sales for bargains that will help me save money throughout the year or for Christmas next year. And I went into Aldi and I found some really good buys there. Some of my best Christmas buys I've been in the Aldi, and this is what I found. I found these gorgeous little hand soaps. They were down, they had winter cookies, winter candy apples and a gingerbread latte, and they've all got really lovely little designs. I've got a Christmas tree on that one. They're all falling over here, and they've got a gorgeous little, like, I don't know if you can see, it's like a reindeer with its antlers with baubles on. They were all down to 49p. So I bought a few of those as they will be perfect for little gifts. I know a lot of people on a budget don't give gifts, but I just really love giving gifts, and if I can find something just even for a few pence just to sort of wrap up and give someone, I love that. And these were so adorable, I thought they would be perfect for little presents at 49p each. I also found these candles. These are gingerbread cookies, light up fragrant candles, and they again were down to 49p. They were so pretty, so I bought two of those again for gifts. So I'm doing really well with the little gifts I like to give people for Christmas. So now is a really good time to be doing that, and then you can still give gifts on a really strict budget. The other things I found in Aldi, again with gifts in mind, were these mats. These are like doormats. I said mats someone, and she thought I meant like table mats, but these are the ones, you know, wipe your feet doormats. This one is gorgeous. It's got the blue landscape there with the trees, dark landscape, and then Father Christmas and his sleigh. And this one is grey with season's greetings and little stars, and they were 29p each. They were down from £2.99 to 29p. So I've bought those with this one is a gift for someone next year, and this one might either be a gift or I might keep it for myself for 29p. But I thought that was one of the best Christmas buys I've got. Here are a few yellow stickers I picked up in the week, just a few random things. I found this hat in Primark for 50p. Hats are always really handy in our house. They seem to get wet and dirty, cold, because we live out in the country and we're outside a lot. So anytime I see a hat going, because we do use them a lot, so 50p, it's just a plain black woolly hat. Then in the Co-op I had quite a few decent yellow stickers. I found this Radox liquid hand wash, antibacterial hand wash, that was down to 28p. It says it was £1.10, but I paid 28p for that. So there was two there. I picked up the two. 28p for hand wash. I found this L'Oreal Expert beard oil for my husband, and this was down from £11, it said, to £2.75. Now I actually bought some of this for him for Christmas. I wish I'd seen this before Christmas, but I actually got mine from Boots, where it started off at £10 and then it was on a special deal for £6 something, but again it wasn't as low as £2.75. But I thought, well, I'll buy this as well, and he will have enough beard oil now to last him until next Christmas, if not the Christmas after that. I also found these Fisherman Friends. These are spearmint, and they're down to 14p. It is cough and cold and flu weather. Now people are still getting colds and runny noses, especially because our weather keeps going from very mild to very cold. So I thought for 14p I would get some of these Fisherman Friends. Also with colds in mind, I saw this Lem Zip Cough Mixture, and Lem Zip was always a make I trusted, so I thought I'd pick this up, and it says it was £8 down to £2, but I thought £2 for a Lem Zip Cough Mixture is really good, and it's well in date. It is in date until August. So there we are. So if anyone gets a cough now, I've got plenty of cough mixture in the cupboard. I always like to stock up a few things like this in the cupboard for the winter in case we get snowed in and we can't get out. So I always sort of stock up my first aid cupboard in January ready for the year ahead. So that was a good find. Also with my medical cupboard in mind, I found these blister plasters. My daughter actually has a blister at the moment, so I was looking for blister plasters, and these were down to £1.23. And again, that was Skull. That's a make, not an own brand, and it says they're waterproof and they stay firmly in place. So for £1.23, I thought that was a good buy. While I was away, and because I live quite a long way away from shops and also from cheaper shops, I thought, as I say, I'll stock up on a few things for my first aid cabinet, etc. While I was somewhere where they did things a bit cheaper. So I went into a shop called Body Care and I found a few good deals for my medicine cabinet. I found these lip salves. There was 3 in there for £1, and again, because it's winter and cold weather and because it goes mild cold, they're always handy for people to have for work or school, so I picked those up. I found these cold and flu, they're like Lem Zip, but they were cheaper than Lem Zip. I can't remember how much anything is. I can't find the receipt for these, but I think they were just a couple of pounds. I know they looked really good and they were a lot cheaper than the actual Lem Zip brand, and there was 5 sachets in there, and I thought that would be good to have in the cupboard. Again, this was the same. Now I remember that this is an own brand vapor rub, but I do find these as good as the branded ones, but a fraction of the price, and this is quite a really big, decent sized jar. And that was £1.09, and it smells quite strong. I like it to rub on people's chests, stick on handkerchiefs, and also to do sort of like vapor bowls and things. So I thought for that price I would pick that up. As I say, it's quite a good sized jar, so I picked that up too. I always like to have some Jakeman's in the cupboard for sore throats and colds, and these were 50p, which is a lot cheaper than I can get them locally. So I picked a pack of those up. That's our favourite flavour, menthol and eucalyptus. I think they're about 80p locally. In our local garage, they're £1 something. So when I saw them at that price, I picked up a bag for my cupboard. Daughter has trouble with her wisdom teeth, and she's been advised to gargle with an antibacterial mouthwash. The branded ones are nearly £4. But I found this one. This is an own make, but it's the same thing, and the dentist did say that an own make would be fine, and this was about £1. I think it was £1.69. It was less than £2 anyway, and the branded ones say were nearly £4. So I've got that for her to try. Hopefully that'll do the trick, and it is peppermint flavour, so hopefully it won't taste too bad. My husband has sensitive teeth and he uses Scentstein Toothpaste. As you know, this can be quite a pricey brand, so whenever I see it, not on a deal but a few pence cheaper than I can get it locally, I picked one up. So I think that was £1.89 while I was there, so I thought I'll pick that up to go in my cupboard in case we have snow and just to stock up. This is the cheapest body spray I have found anywhere. Even own brands and stuff, it's not as cheap. This is 55p and it smells fine, so I thought I'd get another one as I happen to be in the Body Care to put in my cupboard because I haven't found anything cheaper anywhere. So I thought, there we are, 55p. And then I popped into another shop, I think it was Wilko's I had to pop in, and they were selling these off for £1. It's not a huge saving. I mean, it's quite a good size. It's a 500ml. I think they're usually about £1.50, and I think in Home Bargains you can get them for £1 as well. But I happened to see it there and they were selling off. It's the Winter Sparkle fragrance, and I quite liked it, and I like to use Sift, so I thought, well, I'll pick that up for £1 to go in my cupboard. So when I do my spring cleaning, I've got a few supplies, so I picked that up. And then over here on the end, the last thing I did while I was out and about, I popped into the card factory and they were doing birthday cards, 5 for £1. They used to do a 10 for £1 one, but I haven't seen those for a while. But I have got a couple of birthdays coming up, so I just picked up 5 cards. I've got one for my nephew, one for my sister-in-law, and another one for another sister-in-law, and then a couple spare. I just thought that one was adorable. Fill the world with love. So I'm sure I'll find someone to give that to. So I bought 5 because I always like to have a couple of cards in the house spare anyway, but I knew I got a couple of birthdays coming up, so I thought that would be a good thing to have. So that is my little bargains for the week. I hope you've had fun and I hope you found plenty of bargains, but just remember it's only a bargain if you actually need it. Like, I have people in mind for these things will definitely get used up in my cupboard. So even though it's cheap, if it's something you don't actually use, don't buy it, because it will still be a waste of money. So until next time, stay frugal.